Camp's been really good. Camp's been really good. I'm having fun out there, to be honest.
What's the biggest thing you got out of the spring, and what are you trying to carry over here, next week for play game?
The biggest thing I got out of the spring was just making that transition to a new position, playing a position where I am playing in space a lot more, I am covering receivers a lot more, working on that in the spring and then continuing to work on that in the summer. I got a lot out of that, and I feel really confident doing that now in fall camp.
What do you feel makes you a good fit for that spot?
First of all, my experience, just having played a lot of different football positions, just playing a lot of different areas, just understanding defense, my athleticism, just my physicality when I do have to go in the box. I just have a lot of experience playing at a lot of different positions, and that position is a versatile position where you have to play do a lot of different jobs, and I feel like I have the skill set to do that.
You got to kind of slim down and trim up to play this role compared to inside linebacker?
Yeah, I trimmed up a little bit. I used to play at UNI. I would play at probably like 235 when I was playing Mike, and I'm around like 220, 222 right now. So I did slim up a little bit. Yeah.
Is that exciting to show off your athleticism? Because last year winter conditioning, I think people were one of the top testers, but now you get to do it on the field.
Yeah, it's exciting and it's fun. It's a fun position to play. You get to move around a lot. You get to play in space. You get to fly around, and you get put in a lot of positions to make a lot of plays. And I'm really having a lot of fun playing it. Yeah. Feel a lot more comfortable here year two, yeah. I had a whole year off going into coming here because of COVID, and then the year before I was injured. So it really was a matter of not having played football for a while. It wasn't even being here. It was just not having played football for a while. And now this fall camp, I really feel like my body and my mind are really back in the groove of things, and I feel confident. I feel really confident. I feel really comfortable. Yeah, it's going well. Just getting those reps at it is really good for me. It's been really good. And we got some really good tight ends and really good slot guys, and it's been really good to get those reps. And every rep I get better at it and more comfortable at it.
Who stands out as something giving you some good competition in those situations?
At tight end, man, as far as receiving tight ends, Chance is doing really well. Travis is obviously a big body. He can go up and get it. Bork's a really good route runner. And yeah, there's a lot of good competition at the slot. So yeah.
What do the Bruins and Forfeiture, what do they do well in receivers?
So Chance used to play receiver, so he understands how to play the game as a receiver. So he has really good releases, understands how to attack your leverage, and he's athletic, he's quick, he's fast. Bork's a good route runner where he knows how to release, and he's a pretty athletic guy for his size. And Travis is just a big guy that's going to try and box you out or go above you because he's like 6'7", 200 and whatever, 50, 60 pounds. So he's just a big guy that's going to box you out, and he's hard to get the ball on. So those guys do a really good job as receivers. I wouldn't say big talkers out of those crew. No, we do our fair share of talking, but nobody really stands out to me. No.
When you made the move, did you have to convince the coaches to do it, or did they have to convince you to make it?
It was more of a mutual thing. It was just after the season, just talking about where I saw myself and where they saw me and where I fit in the defense, and we just felt like that was a good move. He's really fun to just play with and be around. He's a really energetic, positive person. He's been through a lot in this game. He's been through a lot. He's struggled a lot. He's a really fun person to be around, first of all. And second of all, he's a really athletic, really long player where I can learn something from him just watching him play. And he's just got a really amazing skill set that's really fun to watch.
At your kind of position, do you watch film to try to learn, this is the way it's supposed to be?
Yeah. Yeah, so obviously I grew up in Michigan. I grew up watching Jabril Peppers. He played nickel at Michigan. I watched a lot of Jabril Peppers film. There's a guy at Notre Dame about 2 years ago. His name's Jeremiah. He's a really good nickel. He got drafted in third or fourth round. He's a really fun guy to watch. I obviously watch Joe. Yeah, he does. Yeah. I really like watching JoJo's film. I watch a lot of JoJo's film. I like watching Kenny Moore from the Colts. He's a really good one to watch. He's just really good in man coverage. He's really good with his feet. And then I watch a little bit of safety. I watch a little bit of linebacker too, because it really is a mesh of everything. So there's a lot of different positions where you can play and kind of watch, and just it's just a lot of different skills that you have to have, and just to watch the different skills that you need from different players and get that from different players.
It's easiest to recognize, obviously.
Right.
Same system. What did he do well
JoJo used his physicality and speed really, really well. He understood how to use his body in man coverage, but also he could go into the box and rush the passer. He could play the run really well, but just because of his physical ability, he's just a fun person to watch because he just understood the game. He understood how to read the offense and knew where to be, and just was able to use his physicality.
Commander has said, I think back in the spring, it's really hard to replace a JoJo Billman. What does he do that makes him so unique?
Again, it's his combination of size and athleticism, and his understanding of the game. You know, he was here 6 years. He did a lot of different really good things, and he's a really good guy to learn from for sure.
You mentioned Jabril was the first name at the top of your head. Do you like the way he plays?
If you watch Jabril's game film, I know he's got highlights out there everywhere, but you watch his game film, like he doesn't take a play off. Like he plays offense, defense, special teams, and he literally he looks like it's the first play of the game in the fourth quarter. Like he doesn't get tired. He might get tired, but he doesn't look like it. And that's what I'm trying to do. I want to play a lot of special teams. I want to play a lot of defense, and I never want to look like I'm tired. I always want to look like I'm fresh out there. I always want to look like it's the first play of the game, and that's just he's always explosive, always fast, always really on it, and he's just a fun guy to watch.
Playing at Michigan, does that mean a lot to you this year? Getting a chance to play. You talk a lot about the Michigan guys. I'm sure going to the big house this year is on your radar.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm sure I'll have a lot of family, a lot of friends that go to that game. Growing up in that state, that'll be a fun one to go to. Yeah.
Talk about special teams. What's your role there? And how have you seen that change from last year to this year?
My role in special teams is to be whatever Coach Bush wants me to be. I'm going to go out there and give it everything I got every play, whether that's the gunner on punt or covering the gunner on punt or running out on kickoff or whatever that might be on punt. Playing whatever position he needs me to play, and I'm going to go do that to the best of my ability because I do have a lot of experience doing that, and I think I have the physical ability to go do that. So. I wouldn't say more guys involved, but I would say that it means a little more. You can just tell. I think that just because of the way last year went, special teams wise, I think guys just have a different energy towards it, have a different mentality towards it. I think we're attacking it better. I think we're doing a better job just being more locked in on it, and I'm excited to watch this on the field.
Is it intense? James was saying yesterday or Monday that guys are getting pancaked and stuff like that. Is there an higher intensity level?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of competing going on. It's definitely a lot of people competing going on. It's fun.
What does that look like? Does it just look like pancakes, or what does it take?
It's really just guys giving what they got. It's really not. You don't see guys loafing. You don't see guys, oh, this is special teams, so I'm going to take this off. Like, no, you don't see that. It's really guys going hard. It's really guys giving what they got because they know how important it is and they know it's a really important part of the game.
Is that kind of player led, or is that more of sort of the shift that Bill Bush runs?
I think it's a combination of both. I think it's just everybody knows. I think it's just an energy where people are bringing that to that facet of the game where you have to bring that this year because obviously last year we had a tough time with that at times, and I think guys just have a different mentality, a different energy, a different edge to them in that part of the game.
Do you notice a difference on punt or kickoff in terms of hang time from last year to this year? Is there an improvement there?
There's definitely an improvement. It's fun to watch those guys punt. Obviously Brian's got those a lot that preseason award. He's a really good punter. He's fun to watch, and then Timmy, he's kicking it well. So yeah, it's fun. Yeah. Yeah. Jeremiah is really, really physical, and he covered a lot of slot guys in man-to-man. He's a similar he's physically big too, and he's really athletic. So to watch him use his body in man-to-man coverage, that's on a lot of slot receivers because Notre Dame had him covering a lot of slot receivers, and they had him blitzing off the edge a lot. So just watching him tackle, watching him cover man-to-man, and then Kenny Moore is just really good in coverage. He's a smaller guy, more of a corner, but I watched him more to see his feet and how he used his body in zone coverage and man coverage. He's a really athletic corner type body.
Anything else?
All right, thanks guys.